I am a Kailua girl, born and raised, went to Kailua High School, class of '69, yay. I started my first job here at Craig's Bakery right in Kailua. I'm sure many of you will remember it. Great donuts and pies and whatever. And in our household, it was very important for us to be working. So basically, I worked myself through college until later on Sheraton Waikiki opened up. I was actually hired as a hostess in the Ocean Terrace lounge there. And I loved it, however, I wanted more. So I wanted to work at the front desk, which I did. But to get that position, it wasn't easy. I remember walking in with no experience, and there was a gentleman working there at the desk, and I told him I'd like to apply for the position. He asked me if I knew how to use so many types of machinery, equipment, and I kept saying, no, no, sir, no, sir. And he looked down at his paper, he looked back up at me, and I said, can I just say one more thing? And he says, what is it? I said, if you hire me, I promise to do my very best, and I will stay with you for a long time. And he said, you know what? You got the job, come in tomorrow. I was so excited. I spent about 5 years there, but I wanted even more. I wanted to get into management. So I applied for assistant manager. As an assistant manager, you represent the executive office, so you learn so many skills. You learn how to problem solve, and you get a negative situation from a guest, and the goal is to make them happy. And that's one of the greatest gifts, I believe, that the Sheraton taught me. Thereafter, I met my husband, Mike Soldat, and our company name is Soldat Construction. So I helped with the administration, the marketing, and I then joined with him an association called Hawaii Steel Framing Alliance, where I got very involved and met people from all walks of life, architects, contractors, subcontractors, and so forth. It was through the Hawaii Steel Framing Alliance that I met a gal that worked for Hawaiian Airlines. She was always telling me about these different trips that they would take. They can just hop on a flight and go anywhere in the world that Hawaiian traveled. So I asked her, is there a possibility that you could put my name in the pot so I could at least go for an interview? And she did. And I passed the test, passed the interview, and I worked for reservations. And then I was approached internally to work in their marketing department for Hawaiian Miles. In 2012, they had a reorganization at Hawaiian Airlines. And I was one of the 32 management positions that were eliminated. And it was at that point, it was so easy to sulk over and wonder why me, but it's not how many times you fall. It's how you pick yourself up. So I did that, and we sat down, decided where I wanted to be in life. And since he was in construction, since he built homes, I thought, why not I sell homes? What we ended up doing is, prior to actually me getting my real estate license, we ourselves decided to flip homes. And so we did find a property over in Ewa Beach. It wasn't the nicest house on the block, but that's what we were looking for, because we knew when we were finished, it would be the nicest house on the block. The buyer wasn't found until I had my license. Prior to then, I tried to do it for sale by owner. And it was very difficult by doing it that method, because you don't have that long arm that a real estate company does have. So we made a decision to get a license, my real estate license. Of course, I called the family. They kind of chuckled, because they thought I was going to stay home and just retire, but I wasn't having it. I'm a determined woman, and if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. With the help of my husband, who actually had to cook the meals because I wasn't available. I was locked up in a room with my cat, and we studied and studied and studied. But I was so happy when I passed both two sides of the test. There's a state side and the regional side. I believe I have been groomed to be a realtor. And I say that because with my 16 years customer service at the Sheraton Waikiki, with the time that I spent with Mike in the construction business, understanding and working with other architects and subcontractors and contractors, and then of course working for Hawaiian Airlines in marketing, I feel that with these industries, you have a full package with me. We try to market on a broad scale. Coldwell Banker themselves, but no, not only that, I like to try with my marketing skills, tell people more about the house, give them a feel that this is not just a structure. There's history about every house that you walk into. And I try to promote that, whether it be postcards or getting the right people to do little write-ups about them, And just doing something like this, it's about exposing them. It really isn't just about my job though. It really is the people that I am making happy.